Bienvenue à Paris. Welcome in Paris. Why are we in Paris? Because of this watch. Together with Czapek, Fratello launches a limited edition. It is the Promenade Transparencies Viridian Green. And it's the color green that brings us to Paris.
In the 1800s, Paris was the cultural capital of the world. Many well-known artists frequented the streets and promenades of Paris in the late 19th and 20th centuries. Painters like Henri Matisse and Pablo Picasso called Paris their home. It was engulfed by an incredible diversity of artistic expressions, and the radicalization of art and artistic movements caused by a newfound boisterousness and willingness to shock made for a stunning vibrancy, which remains to the present day. The story of Viridian Green begins in 1838 in Paris amid artistic radicalization. Parisian color chemist and painter Antoine-Claude Panetier discovered the pigment as a hydrated form of chromium oxide. The preparation process was demanding and shrouded in secrecy. And although vibrant and lively, Viridian Green was also expensive. But in 1859, French painter Adrien Guignet improved on Panetier's recipe, patenting a cheaper production method and making it more accessible. This led to Viridian Green becoming a staple color on the palettes of impressionist artists of the time. The Czapek Promenade was a logical step to continue our exploration and celebration of Viridian Green together. The model's name evokes the romantic mystery of our beautiful hue's artistic beginnings. You can think of the Fratello Czapek Promenade Transparencies Viridian Green as a homecoming. And despite being relatively young in rebirth, Czapek is steeped in a rich history. The brand's namesake was one of the greatest watchmakers of the 19th century, and at the height of his renown in the mid-19th century, Franciszek Czapek had boutiques in Geneva, Warsaw, and Paris.
We're at Place Vendôme with the beautiful, famous green column. It's almost the same shade as the watch, but that's not why we're here. We're here because in the mid-19th century, Czapek actually had a boutique here at Place Vendôme.
The watch celebrates the color it's named after with an intriguing semi-transparent shimmer. The Promenade is a versatile canvas that effortlessly assumes the personality painting onto the dial. The Promenade Transparencies collection adds a touch of artistic flair to the wrist without compromising the horological value that Czapek has been known for. Like Panetier's secretive method for conjuring up the beautiful green pigment, the smoky sapphire dial reveals the transition of green shades emanating from the small second subdial at 4 o'clock.
The name of the watch has the word transparencies in it, and it's easy to see why, because the soft shimmering semi-transparent Viridian Green dial allows a look at the beautiful automatic micro-rotor movement.
Its transparency lets the wearer glimpse the complicated secret within the 38mm stainless steel case. That complicated secret is the stunning, skeletonized caliber SX-H7 with its engraved micro-rotor. The movement construction and decoration is beautiful from the front and the back. The Fratello Czapek Promenade Transparencies Viridian Green is a limited edition of 50 pieces and comes in a beautifully shaped 38mm steel case showing different delicate finishings. It displays the hours and minutes and the small seconds at 4:30. Inside the watch and underneath the green fumé sapphire dial beats the beautifully finished and decorated in-house caliber SX-H7 outfitted with an engraved micro-rotor. The watch comes on a matching green Cordura strap with Czapek pin buckle. The price of the Promenade Transparencies Viridian Green is €32,000 excluding VAT.
Did you enjoy our little walk through Paris together with the new Fratello Czapek Promenade Transparencies Viridian Green? I know I did. I hope you learned something about the inspiration for the watch in this wonderful, artistic and creative city. Now it's time for me to say au revoir.
Bye.